Hi everyone, it's Alexandria, Jersey's princess, MS Warrior, and today on my show I have the beautiful Myra from California, who also has a chronic illness called multiple sclerosis, just like me, and she's going to share with us her entire journey. Thank you so much, Myra, for being here on our show. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you for having me, Alexandra. I really appreciate this opportunity, this great platform to share my story.
I appreciate that, Myra. I have a few questions I'll be asking you. And feel free to share because everything you share here, it's going to help somebody else out. And even just showing up right now. Like I know as an MSer, I understand what it takes to even get dressed up and get ready. And I love how you show face and how you continue it. So can you share your journey with multiple sclerosis and how has it impacted your life?
Yes, as my name is Myra, I'm 43 years old. Before I get into it, you'll start to notice my speech is a bit slurred and that's due to my MS. MS is, I have only one lesion that we know of so far, and it's at the brain stem that called the medulla oblongata. And so that is a very tricky area because it affects all the nerves all bunched up together. So it affected my trigeminal neuralgia, which it first started back in May 2023. And that pain lasted for 2 months and it was so excruciating. It is called a suicide disease because it is just so unbearable. I do feel like I'm a badass. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to say that?
I think so. I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, you are. You are.
um,
You really are.
yeah, because it's such an excruciating pain that not it's so bad. I really like to raise awareness on trigeminal neuralgia. But that's how I first started. That was my first sign of my MS. And after that, I honestly started changing around July. I started seeing double blurry vision. I started feeling, and I still feel really drunk. I feel drunk 24/7. Everything spins. I that equivalent to having a few margaritas. Like you're like like
Yes.
having a good time. So that's me all the time. I have liquid courage all the time. I feel very disconnected from my brain to my body. So my brain does not give the messages to my body as fast as your average person, right? And
And
you
here you
know,
are. You're making it possible. We are both doing the impossible. So are you. And I saw your videos. I saw everything. When this is ready to launch air out, I'm gonna show the world what you have because people don't know. People don't know about this, and I'm glad you're bringing awareness because you could have lesions in any part of your brain, your
yes,
neck, part of your spinal cord. It affects everything, your speech. I was there, Myra. I
yes,
was there, slurred speech, but you sound so much better from the video that I heard to now. You're
yes.
doing awesome. Are you doing therapy, speech therapy?
Yes, I'm doing speech therapy,
Yes.
occupational therapy, physical therapy. I do see a psychologist as well, and that's been helping me through my journey and my changes and my getting to know who Myra is again.
Yes.
So I'm embracing my journey, but it hasn't been easy.
I know it isn't easy. Looking at you right now, you look awesome. You can't tell that you're in pain or anything, and you mask it very well. And I get it. And the psychologists, I know they're very helpful and they really help out. I was gonna
Yeah.
ask you, Myra, does this run in your family?
Not that we know of. I know my mom suffered from chronic pain, mainly like through neck pain, but not that we know of. I do have my son who's 20 years old, so I am proud of him but I'm also worried for him because they say it runs in the family, so I hope I don't pass this on to him because it's so debilitating. I don't wish that upon anybody.
I know, I know. I Do you think you were ever in an accident that might have led to this?
No, but I never really addressed this, Alexandra, to be honest. But when I was 7, 8 years old, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. and I do have low vitamin D, and I have celiac disease. And so I don't know if all these collide together. I've been doing my research and talking to other MS warriors, and we have all those things in common, that
Okay.
there's some collaboration with something that may trigger faster.
Yeah, no, I know. And I love that you're here on this show because you're going to influence and inspire everyone to do something about it, find a cure, study the brain a little more. And that's what we're doing. People are still figuring it out, what causes what. And I love that you're on. What infusion are you on? I saw you back in November. I think you had it.
Yes, it was December, and I'm on Ocrevus
Yeah,
infusion. And yes, the Benadryl does kick in differently through the IV.
it does.
It
I get
does.
Trace Fabry, so they give me Benadryl all the time too. And I don't know how I still make it to class, but I have to fight. Like I have to. We have to do it. That's really the secret to maintaining your MS instead of relapsing. I really feel take your medicine, do what your doctors say, and do not stress and everything. So
That's true. That's true. I feel that stress plays a big part on it, but I feel that, you know what? Let's live life. Let's not let the little things get to us. And those who want to be a part of our lives in a positive way will be. And those who don't, that's okay. We
it
live
is.
life. But yeah.
Yeah. And I love how you're still shining. So how's your life different or is it the same? A little bit.
Hmm.
Tell me, who were you before MS? And who are you now? Now that you're getting to figure out, you found out what it is, you found the lesion. Now we found the solution towards correcting it with the
Yeah.
crevice. So who was Myra before?
That's a good question. Who was Myra before? Okay. I would like to say, career wise, a massage therapist, worked my whole career balancing a chiropractor office with a spa office until I went full time at a chiropractor office, and I gave my all to the office, to my clients. That was, work came first, and my family understood because you have to make a living, but if it wasn't for my career, I wouldn't be able to provide for my family as well. I contribute with my husband and help him and make a good, nice living. And other than that part, I would have to say I'm a mom, I'm a wife before, and I still am, but it is a bit different. My husband, in his words, he would say, "You're the same, but you're more like outgoing. You're more like," not that I wasn't, but I love to talk about my diagnosis to everybody and anybody, whoever has questions, because I now walk with a rollator and wheelchair. So I know people have questions, and I'm more than happy to answer those questions and
Yeah,
to
and I'm
raise
glad you
awareness.
are. I'm glad you are because kid, I understand people stare, people question, especially if they saw you at a
Yeah,
healthy state before and
yeah,
now they see you a little differently.
yeah.
They want to know why, and I'm never ashamed and I'm more than happy to explain and I love that about you. I think that's why you have such a big following and I see a beautiful cartoon of you on TikTok and Instagram. Tell me what that's about. MS Tinkerville.
Miss Thinkability is my logo, my brand. And stay tuned because I am coming out with a makeup line in the future as well. You have motivated me, Alexandria, to start my own podcast too. So hopefully by next year, these things are gonna be more of a reality. But everything's in blueprint right now, and so I'll be doing that. What was the question again? I have MS brain right now.
Listen,
What?
me too. That's why I have my notes here because I get it. I get it. It causes we have a lot of forgetfulness. And yes, I feel the same way. I always feel as if I had a few drinks of a margarita.
Yes.
And but it's okay. I do feel dizzy and I never had epilepsy. I did start having seizures last year in
Oh
my sleep.
no.
Yeah, I had to do a sleep study because they didn't know I don't have any more new lesions. But that's what it is. And it's scary because it is
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for your makeup line. The way you wear makeup is beautiful. It's naturally beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I can't wait for everything. You want to share your handle with, I don't know if you want to
Oh,
share your
oh,
TikTok, your name to the world.
Oh, yes, it's F Myra, my username, I think, and it's MS Tinkability. MS for multiple sclerosis Tink, because Tinkerbell is my favorite character at Disneyland, and ability because we're disabled but we're able. So
We're able to.
yes,
You're a rock star, and you're a rock star of a mom. That's a lot. And
thank you. If anything, my husband and my son are such a great supporter, Alexandra. They've always been, but I noticed that I'm very spoiled.
I
I'm
love
very
that.
spoiled. They are my number one fans, and
That's how you should be treated by your husband. And I love that. And you're a beacon of light and hope for everyone. Like there's men and women that might fall into the same category of with an autoimmune disease. By the way, everyone, there is no cure for this, not just yet, but there will be because we have people like myself and Myra. Myra, I can't wait for you to start your podcast. I know things take time and I really can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. And I know you're gonna inspire people and gonna make everybody fall in love, doctors, nurses, children, and
thank
I
you.
love
I'm in the process of writing my book as well, so stay
yes,
tuned for that.
get that
That
out there.
yes, it's gonna be about my journey to my diagnosis and the struggles. It was a bit of a struggle getting diagnosed through my neurologist. The first MS neurologist, he dismissed me. He didn't really take in consideration my symptoms, didn't really push forward to see what was the final diagnosis. But it's okay. When there's a negative, there's a positive, and that's how
Doctor.
I found my new neurologist, Dr. Shana Chang, and she's amazing. So a lot of credit to her and my primary doctor, Dr. Yanes. With both of them together, they worked so good together and really brought my diagnosis to light sooner than others because I know that other people get diagnosed. It could take years.
Yeah.
It took 6.5 months for me. And but I have to give a lot of credit to my doctors, my support team, my family, my parents, my in-laws, and my clients. My clients and have been very supportive, my friends. So the clients have become friends after so
Yeah,
long.
and I love that
Yeah.
you really form a community. And
Yeah.
I think when we're open, we show our vulnerability, and that makes people fall in love more. And I like
Yes.
that you're sharing your journey. You're not embarrassed or ashamed because there was a point I felt that way. There really was. And I was very angry. I didn't want to be seen by anyone. And I didn't do many recordings. I saw all your recordings. My parents took sneak videos when I didn't know. But it takes a lot. It's an everyday thing. There are no
Yes.
rest periods, no resting.
N-
Like,
No, I think it's important. In my case, it was important to document all my symptoms with my speech impediment because I was astonished by my own journey, to be honest with you. Like every day was different of my speech, my vision, I was like, how is it possible for me to feel drunk all the time? That's so weird to me. But
I
but
understand.
yeah, like said you because I saw your video, your journey, and you were also bedbound, wheelchair bound, and you're my inspiration, honestly, because from bedbound to wheelchair to ballerina, not using a rollator or anything. That's where I want to be,
You're gonna
honestly.
be there, you're getting there. You're getting there. Like, I love your spirit, I love your positivity. I love this. A lot of people, when they get diagnosed, it's very hard to see the bright side, and I love how positive you speak that, and I love the community that we all found. Like, you're
Yeah.
across the other side, you're on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast, and we're connected here today, and
Yes.
I love that you found the doctor that can help you out. A lot of people just don't know. A lot of people really don't know. That's why I feel doctors could be dismissive because they really don't know. And I know they're trying their best, and your doctor's doing an awesome job. You're a miracle. And I love stories like this. And everyone that's watching this, please don't give up. Don't give up. We're going to be airing this very soon, and you're going to see Myra where she was in the beginning versus what you see now. It took a long
Definitely.
time. Even now, smiling, like I see you're smiling. You look
Mhm.
so good. you know?
You.
You're welcome. Any
Alexandra, you're not that far, lady. You are a Miss Pageant. Like,
no,
you're a queen. Like, you're honestly an inspiration. I was listening to a podcast and you came up, and I was like, she has her speech. I have her speech. Oh my God. Like,
yeah,
I related to you so much. So, this is why I'm here. And it's so funny, the full circle. Because
it
I was
is.
listening to you on the way home and then I'm on your podcast.
I'm here at Bravery Studios. This is the Courage Room, and I couldn't be any happier. And like, I'm gonna tell you, I grew up in this town, this city, and this building is called the Empire Building, and it goes full circle. We are
Yeah.
blessed, Myra, and I'm just beyond happy. I even love your microphone. Yeah, so cool. I love how you still dance and you make your videos. It takes a lot, all that content to make when it comes to Instagram and TikTok. I know, I understand, and it feels good that I we can relate, and it feels good to show the world where they can get. You have to be a team player, and that's what you are. You're a team player with your doctors and your nurses and your clients, and all that community is all family. And you are the prime example of that. And I look up to you, and I'm really proud of you, Myra.
Thank you, Alexandra. It means a lot to me.
Oh,
I'm coming from you, honestly.
thank you. Thank you so much. And
I
one day when I go to California, I will definitely, absolutely. I'm always here in Jersey or New York or Puerto Rico. But when I make it to the West Coast, I'm definitely contact
yes,
you. And we'll
I
make it.
contact me and I would love to like just hang out.
Yeah,
We
me
can
too.
dance. We can go out somewhere and just
Whatever you want to dance. Salsa, bachata.
oh man, you can show me me puedes enseñar.
I know, not right now. No, but yeah. I love to dance, ballet too. I love everything. Hip hop, rap, you name it. I
Me
love it.
too.
Yeah. And you're gonna get there. You keep exceeding. And I like that you keep establishing goals and you are attacking them and accomplishing them. And that's what life is all about. Like you can't sit there and get beaten. You have to basically join it. And we're constantly battling against our bodies. Even now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm worrying don't slur your words. A lot of times I slur my words and it sounds like I'm under the influence, but I'm not.
I
And
know.
I
I
get it.
totally get you. I totally get you because you know what? Yeah, I know. I can only imagine the people that look at us together. All these two girls are drunk right now. We're like,
Yeah,
we're not, but
we're not. And
no, we're cheap dates.
I
We're
know. Exactly. But I will have a glass of Cabernet. I have a red wine, the most antioxidants. I love that if I do go out and have that. But
wow. I've had ever since my diagnosis, I haven't had any alcohol.
it's-
I didn't know we could. Can we?
yeah, it's not recommended, but I just do it when I feel like a red glass of Cabernet, it's very dark, a lot of antioxidants in there. And I feel like it's going to reverse my aging. And I know I like to play games in my head. You know, our myelin sheath, how it's
Yes.
deteriorated. I like to think I'm rebuilding that. I know doctors say you can't rebuild
What?
that. It's nothing wrong. When we were children, all we did was play imagination, but I feel like we're adults playing now. You're bringing your dreams into fruition, and we're doing it here and right now at Bravery Studios. And soon your podcast is to come and your book, and the world can't wait, Myra.
Thank you. And I'm talking about goals. My other goal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, my other goal is by next year, January, I've done a couple marathons before, like before my event, not a full, but a half marathon. And I want to do the Disneyland Tinkerbell. And yeah, so I am hoping with no rollator, no wheelchair, but if I have to take my rollator or my wheelchair just to alternate, I will do it. At least it's something I can work with. And so that's my goal. That's gonna be
And that's the
like
goal that's
yeah,
going to happen. Listen,
yes,
reach out to everyone in your city, reach out to the local news, local papers, and you're going to get there. You're going to be that Tinkerbell, and everyone's going to know MS Tinkerbellity, Myra.
yes.
Yeah,
So
I can't
yeah,
wait. You're beautiful. I just love this. This is inspiring. Like little girls, anyone who's watching this, women, they're going to watch us. They need this strength. They need this encouragement. And you are that.
yes, I am definitely and my goal is to raise awareness with MS and raise awareness with the disability community. It's so interesting that it's an invisible disease. You look at us and we look fine, but we're not inside, we're struggling. Every day is a struggle. Getting out of bed is a struggle. The fatigue is something I never experienced before. MS is
Yeah.
when someone says they're tired, and it's different. It's not, oh, I'm tired, you can go take a nap. No. For us, it's like we're fatigued. It's almost like having Benadryl, like, really strong, and, like, you fall asleep and you fall asleep wherever. Like, you can
Yeah.
fall asleep on the floor right now with no
Yeah.
shame. It's just different, and I have those fatigue moments several times a day, and you'll see me like, "Okay, oh, Myra's having a fatigue day." I'm like, "Yep." I am just not feeling like I should right now, and I think the important thing is to allow yourself to be okay with not being okay. Being okay with not being okay. I think that's important to say, you know what? I don't have a lot of spoons today. This is all I can give. And it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel guilty for that. It's important to
Yeah.
raise awareness over that.
Yeah, because your body will tell you, even though we have MS and we have no control, that fatigue, I don't know if you suffer from the same thing, but my body always feels very heavy.
Yes.
Like I feel like I'm dragging my legs, my arms, even writing something down or mailing something out. I feel like the pen is heavy. It's just too much. It's a lot.
Yes, I do feel the same way. My body's heavy. I don't like, I have a lot of cognitive issues right now. I should say all the time, but it's been more exacerbated.
Yeah.
I've had moments where I cry because it's almost like you lose your memory. I lose my memory a lot. I don't remember a lot. My caregiver is my dad. He retired at the perfect time. He retired in April and my symptoms started in May. So, my
Congratulations.
dad's
That.
yeah, my dad's my caregiver, he cooks, cause my husband, my son, they work. So, my dad, he cooks, he's my Uber, I can
My dad
drive.
too.
Yeah, your dad said, remember you told me about
Yes.
that. It's in the I like, Alexandria, there's a positive after the negative, but at first, yeah, I felt or I have moments though, like, "Oh, I miss my independency, I miss saying, 'Peace out, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go to TJ Maxx or something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go do retail therapy or do my errands and stuff.'" And now I depend on my dad on the weekends with my son and my husband, and but at the same time, if you twist it, I get to spend time with my dad.
Yeah, you're surrounded by 3 kings, los tres reyes. Like, that's
See?
beautiful, and that's how I view it too. And you always gotta see the bright side with MS, and I love that you do that. You stick to the positive, and I know your dad, trust me, he doesn't have to work anymore. He's retired. It's his pleasure to drive you to and fro. He drives his
Yes.
queen, his princess. I love that.
My dad's all, "Where are we gonna go today?" I'm like, "I don't know. Where do you wanna go?" "No, let's just go somewhere." And I'm like, "Okay." So I'm like, it's very nice. It's time that I won't get back again after this. And my dad's getting older and I'm cherishing all these moments. And I think that's my new perspective in life is like you life is so short and life it's about quality and quantity too, time.
Mhm.
So, to me, it's not to sound bad, but I have so many spoons and I'm selective who I'm gonna spend those spoons with.
Me
And it's the people that love you and that care for you and that are there for you during your journey. That's what's important, and that's who I give my spoons to.
and I love that. I love that advice. Everyone, please follow Myra. She has an account on Instagram and on TikTok. I don't know if YouTube too, but feel free to share it again where they could find you.
Okay, I'll send you the links and stuff. MS Thinkability podcast, MS Thinkability Instagram, MS Thinkability Facebook. Everything's MS Thinkability to promote my brand.
Yes, and I love how you explain that because Tinkerbell is your favorite Disney princess. I just and you're still living that fairy tale life, and I like that. You're not letting anything weigh you down, and that's what makes you beautiful too, on the inside and outside. And what I was gonna say is your diet. How's your diet? Like, how do you? Yeah.
Well, I eat very clean. I don't eat any bread due to my celiac disease. I don't eat bread. I don't drink sodas, any very minimal sugar. I'm very careful with that. And I exercise. I do my therapies. I do my treadmill every morning. And yeah, I eat very clean, very healthy. It's very rare that I'll eat anything that I shouldn't.
I love it. Your cells are happy. And
Yes,
that's also the trick too, because I know like I don't eat bad anymore. Like I don't even think I really ever ate bad, but gluten free all the way. And I try my best to stay away from that bread too. I'm really proud of you. I was gonna say your life, how it changed, your perspective change on life. Like you just go for it now because life is really, it really is precious and it's so short. And it's true. Like the wins are, I even me, I spend more time with my family now than I ever did. And this is also right now like, therapy, I feel, for us. I'm over here working my cognitive abilities, speaking with you, you're doing the same. This is work right here, and it takes a lot. And when it comes to the fatigue, I get it. When I hear other people say, oh, I'm so tired, I used to be tired too, but nothing can compare to what fatigue truly is because it's insane. Like you're too tired to even, I feel like your eyelids get too tired, like too heavy.
yes.
Yeah.
The fatigue is like a whole different level, you guys. It's not the same. It's just so debilitating. That's all you can think about is you actually don't think. You just like you knock out. Like this is
Yeah.
the battery's out. No more to give. I
Off.
gotta go to sleep.
Yeah. You literally turn off.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you understand that. And I've been doing the same. Like, I'm very particular where I spend my time and where I spend my energy because we are almost like we need good energy. We need those good vibrations at all
Yes.
times. And Myra, I want to close up the show. And I'm just very happy. I'm so glad this is my first guest, Myra, all the way from California. This is our first time doing this over the screen, over the internet. And because usually I have somebody in person. One day it will be either I'm on your podcast. Oh my God, either I'm on your podcast or you
I
come
would
back
love
on the
to have
show.
you on I would
Yeah,
love to
ever
have
in
you on my
Jersey, New York
podcast.
area, I'm here. And thank you so much for everything, Myra. I'm not going to keep you so long, but I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your story, your journey, and letting everyone know you are on a crevice. You go see your doctors and you eat very clean. That's the most important thing is staying stress free and just start loving your life. This is our life now. And life is, it's going to keep getting better and better. Yeah.
It is. And thank you, Alexandra. I appreciate you having me on your platform and raising awareness. And you are a true queen.
Oh,
You
thank
are amazing. I love seeing all your content and all your goals. And also, I'm on my way to buy your CBD products and
Thank
stuff.
you. You
Oh,
use
yes.
CBD. Yes.
It's so
Yes.
important to and I definitely because with MS, we have a lot of tight, stiff muscles, especially for myself, my neck.
Yeah.
And I know
Inflammation.
your product is gonna help me,
It
honestly.
is. It is.
Yes.
And the reason why my family and I, we started this business and it's because I want affordability too. I yes, there are dispensaries everywhere I go. There's dispensaries, whether I'm in Puerto Rico or in New Jersey, but they're very expensive. Even if you do have your medical card and you get 10% off, it's still a huge expense. I just, wish that we could go to a pharmacy, a Walgreens, and pick it up. This is a little bit better. And also on 420, I'm gonna send the link for really hold off to 420. That's the special holiday for me. And I always wanted to conceal that information of that I use the CBD products and
Mhm.
all that natural stuff, but now I'm not. This is here on, and by the way, it's all sourced from California. Yes,
Wow.
so all the rubs with all the tinctures for the oils, I even have flour on there too. Indica and sativa, it's all sourced from California because they have the best, I think, flour and ingredients. And we're doing it the right way. And thank you so much for supporting me through everything that I'm doing too, Myra. And I appreciate this.
Thank you, Alexandra,
You're
for
welcome.
everything. And you know what? This is not the first. Let's revisit, keep
Yes.
podcasting, and we'll visit each other.
Yes.
And keep ourselves updated with all of our goals.
Yes, amen. MS Tinkerability, I love you. And Tinkerbell, I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Disney World, I could see it.
We gotta go. When you come, we gotta go to Disneyland.
Yeah, I have to go to Disneyland. I have to. I went to Disney World in Florida, but that was 1998. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
a
would
long
love to go
time.
back. See on the internet, all this stuff, and now with technology, everything is so amazing, you know?
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Thank you,
true.
Myra, and have an awesome morning. I know it's still the AM over there in Cali.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Love you.
I love you too, Myra.